Brewster.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
You lied and I died!
I'm feeling rosy, yeah.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
How's it hanging, Phil?
What's the prime time, bitch?
Come and get it! So either put the gun down now, or kiss your ass goodbye.
Let's get this party started.
I agree, Dana. Let's get this party started. So, welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge, and let's talk horror. So, today we are going to be doing just a little bit of a horror hangout, horror discussion, talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the monster today. We've talked a little bit about it before, but today I'm really going to go in depth about what it is, the inspiration for it, and my hope to eventually turn it into a full-length feature. So, what is up, Stewie? Chester? What is up, Ryan? What's up, Cam? How you doing, my man? I agree. You should all do that. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to Cam. That's our dude, man. Like, I love him to death. I love him like he was one of my own kids. So please make sure you're subscribing to him. What is up, Jerry? Just had a great conversation with Jerry the other day. Very much appreciated. Ashton is here. Terrell's here. Connor's here. Stephanie, hello. Thanks. What's the monster? We are going to get very, very deep into what the monster is, my friend. So thank you so much for your super chat. You guys know what that means. We're starting off early tonight.
Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby.
So appreciated. Yes, make sure you guys are subscribing to Jerry as well. Such an incredible guy. Does anyone else have an opinion I don't give a fuck about?
Okay. Anyone else have an opinion I don't give a fuck about?
That's for you, Cam. Yes, I agree. Thank you for your support, Charles. Yeah, our review will be on Thursday. So look out for that. Our review for Scream 7 will be up on Thursday. It's Jason goes to hell for all the wrong reasons. What I can say about the monster is, for those of you that watched our first short film, Home is Where the Haunt Is, on YouTube, which is available right now if you guys want to go watch it on our YouTube. A lot of it is supernatural, obviously. Very personal to me. It's about the death of my mother. Put a lot of real life stuff into there. So there is a lot of real life in Home is Where the Haunt Is. The monster is more real. It's not any supernatural stuff. What is up, Joseph? How you doing, man? Going to see it on Friday. Hell yeah. Glad to see that it's getting the love. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I am very excited about Scream 7. Obviously digging into the trailer and getting my clips ready for this weekend, and that's really cool too. So I am excited about that. And here's another thing I'm excited about, guys. Tomorrow night we'll be posting a video, and it is about the movie The Thing. It has a documentary coming out called The Thing Expanded. And I'm telling you guys right now, you are going to want to get this. It is going to be an incredible documentary. And the thing with this documentary, you like how I did that? It's over 5 hours of footage of interviews with Kurt Russell, like so many different people. John Carpenter. There's all these different amazing interviews with people that are a part of the film. And you guys can become a part of that. And you can become a part of history and have your name in it. I'm going to put this link in the chat. I'm also going to put it in the description as well. Click this link for The Thing Expanded. What's up, Our Life in Horror? Nice to see you guys. Check it out. Like I said, it has over, I got some notes here because I'm going to do an actual video with Ashley tomorrow. I want her to be a part of this because of how much she loves The Thing. over 30 interviews, including John Carpenter, Kurt Russell, Keith David, Guillermo del Toro, Frank Darabont, Greg Nicotero. You also have Stephen Colbert. And this pre-order is only live for 1 month. And the things that you get with this pre-order are just ridiculous. There's posters. I mean, I can't even go into detail about all the things that you can get with this pre-order. There's just way too much stuff, and it's incredible how far they're going for this. I've seen some things like this that turn out to be, not great. This is incredible. This is not lip service from me. This is not me being Ken Sledge, a salesman here. Obviously, if you guys click our link and you order it through our link, yes, we get a bonus. I think that everybody knows that. Obviously, I like to eat, and so do my children. So yes, I do like to make money, but I've pre-ordered this already, and I think that it's a very good way to show your support for one of the greatest horror movies ever made. I think that that's pretty safe to say that The Thing is one of the best horror movies. Oh, Sean, thank you so much, dude. Wow, 37 months. So incredible. Sorry, I'm trying to go back up to the top of the chat. I'm actually going to go and I'm going to pin that link also to the top of this. And like I said, it'll be available tomorrow. We'll have a full video about it tomorrow. That way you guys, if you want, you can check it out. I just think if you're a fan of The Thing, this is a must-have documentary for you. I think this is a documentary you're going to want to have because it's the in-depth they go into The Thing and what this movie means to people, obviously. Oh, man. Here we go. Bam. All right, so I'm going to pin this at the top. Let's try this again. All right. Now let's go back. I'll answer the chat, and here in a second we are going to get into the nitty-gritty, and we are going to start talking about the monster. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Everybody saying hello to each other. I plan to see Scream 7 Friday. What's up, Gory? How did you do the intro for the channel? Which are you talking about? The live stream one, like the countdown, or the which video are you talking about, Chester? I would love to explain everything that you would love to know. Same. Absolute same. What's up, Adrian? There's my dude, Jerry. I'm happy I got Violet McGraw on my bucket list to meet at Scarefest. I got Madeline McGraw and Amy Donald. Yes, they are all amazing young women. I'm very lucky to call them friends. Something that I'm blessed with. Just very, very lucky. I love seeing you guys all talk to each other. It's so fucking cool. Yes. That's what I'm talking about right now with the monster. We're going to talk about that right now. Have not seen that yet, Stephanie. Have not seen that one yet. Yeah, I get it. This dad bod doesn't come naturally. Well, okay. I had somebody else ask us this. We're only going to do that in November. Obviously, Ashley and I both love to cook. I love being in the kitchen. I love cooking. I love creating my own meals. But the thing that I think is so cool is we only want to do those in November for Thanksgiving. Sledgehammer, cooking with Sledgehammer Horror is something we're only going to do during the month of November for Thanksgiving every year. So we always want to make it different horror-themed dinners. So yeah, every November we'll go and we'll do that. What's up, Motionless?
Can JC and Finn come? Because they're going to be quiet.
For a little bit. Everybody has to be home by 7. Sorry, guys. I still do have to be dad because Ashley's not here.
That's what their dad said.
Okay. Hey, that's me. You said his name. You know what that means.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
That's what happens when you say his name. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm sure she will, dude. She's a very kind young lady. But yeah, she's A phenomenal young lady. So Ashley came up with the idea of, if you listen to the music behind it, like the countdown was all Bill. Bill is, me and Ashley have talked about Bill a lot. He's the tech savvy person behind Sledgehammer Horror. He does a lot of the tech savvy stuff. The music for the live intro is all me. That was all me with keyboards, guitars. Everything was just done synthetically. And then we just put movie clips on over top of it. So, yeah, it's, I love to play music. If you're a member, you know that. You see me play guitar and sing, even though I can't sing for shit. So I do that a lot, obviously. And I love to create. I've always been a creator. I started playing music when I was 10 years old, you know. I started with the drums, and then I moved to guitar when I was about 12. And I've just been, if it's got strings or keys, I could probably mess around with it a little bit and learn what I'm doing. So that's kind of been my passion for a long time, is music. Before I started doing Sledgehammer Horror, it was all about music, and I'm still a huge music fan. I've always been a big horror movie fan too. So those two go together to me. So with the idea of doing a bunch of different movie clips, she helped me pick out which clips we were going to do, and then I just put the music. I laid the music down and then just put the clips over top of it. Agree, Sean? Same, buddy. Same. Yeah, it is. It's been rough. It's been very rough. Oh, dude, you got to give me some dates so me and Ashley can come watch you. Yeah, Cam does. He does scare acting too. We all learned that. Ken does cook, but he doesn't do dishes. Yeah, that got me in trouble. Yeah, always. Yes, can't wait for that. He's in my area. Cam's a little young, so I don't want him giving out too much information. Stewie, text me later. I just don't want to put that out for the world. Cam's a younger gentleman, so I would like to keep his exact location kind of hush-hush. Oh, and you did it again. You guys got me again.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Could you guys hear that? Because I definitely couldn't. I don't know if the sound was there or not. That was weird. Usually it'll play the sound for me, but it didn't play the sound for me there. That was really, really weird. Yes, Stewie, he is in Michigan. I am willing to say that much. Sorry, I'm talking to somebody about My First Horror Movie right now, guys. Pacific time. We just had to switch some stuff around for tomorrow. So, yeah, it's going to be, Scarefest is going to be good. Very excited for Scarefest. We're going to have a lot of fun with that one. I know that we'll be there for Scarefest. Horror Hound is not looking very good. Please do that. I would greatly appreciate that if you did. 2 more sleeps. I'm getting there. I'm almost back to 100% now. Actually, I took tomorrow off work because I'm going to, I got some renovations I have to do around the house. And, yes, I don't know why it's doing that now, Stewie, and I'm so sorry. It's putting ads on lives now, guys, and I'm sorry. You guys know, we don't want that. We don't want ads during our live, and I'm sorry that you guys are getting ads. Please don't hold that against us. That's not Sledgehammer Horror. That's not us going, throw this ad on there. We're not doing that. I promise. That is nothing to do with us. You can ask anybody that does streams. I don't know if it's a StreamYard thing, but they've just started, if YouTube's doing it through StreamYard, but they have started to put ads on lives now. So again, I'm so sorry, you guys. I hate it too. I really do. I pay for YouTube Premium for a reason. So I'm actively trying to search for Revenge of the Nerds, but the internet seems to be a good. Oh, dude, it's so good, so good. Yeah, Horror Hound's not looking good because Ashley and I already committed to GhoulieCon in St. Louis this year, and if there's one thing that Ashley and I pride ourselves on, it's the fact that we're honest, and if we make a commitment, we're going to hold our commitment. And we are guests at Horror Hound this year, and so I got we're guests at GhoulieCon, and I'm not willing to break my word to go to Horror Hound. And again, this is nothing. Horror Hound is my favorite convention of the year. Every year, it's my favorite one. But your word is your bond. It's, that's something that I teach my kids. It's something that I hold very dear and near to me. So, yeah, I think that if you're not honest, you're not going to get far. And we committed to them. We've already got motels. It's cool. Oh God, me too. Me too. It's on a 6-day war, Israel. That's a very good question. Very good question that I don't have. That is way above my pay grade. I'm not smart enough to answer. I don't know how to help you with that, unfortunately, Steph. What would you like me to help with? I saw the first two with my pet when I was younger. I don't remember much of them, and now this. Yeah, it sucks. I also don't like. Oh, the ads. I know, guys. Please, and it sucks because I feel like people are gonna, log off the live, and it bums me out, man. Like, please stick with us. Like, please stick with us. I wish I could stop it. I wish there was a way that I could control it and say, no, don't do that. I really do. We don't make anything off that. I'll break the fucking YouTube fourth wall here. We don't make shit on ads. We don't. Super chats is where most of our money comes from. Super chats and views. Like I said, that's how we're able to make money. I would say a good 60 to 70% of our money comes from super chats. So whenever you guys do those super chats, it helps. And if I could turn the ads off, I would. I would, because it doesn't. We don't get much money from that. Yes, Cam, I absolutely do. Text me tonight, please. Exactly. So, and Jerry, trust me, I want to be there. I'm not going to spoil it, Jerry, but a big reason why I wanted to be there so bad. Revenge of the Nerds was epic when I was, oh my God, so good. Hey, what's up, PJ? How you doing, man? Yeah, like I said, it's a huge bummer to me, but before we get into the monster, we're going to start talking about the monster now, guys. I'm going to show you a clip from Desperate Measures again for those of you that haven't seen it, so you can kind of see Ashley and I's acting prowess, and then we'll start talking about the monster. Now I see why she charges $200 an hour.
Are you saying she isn't worth it?
I mean, honestly, I'd give up my firstborn to be... Fuck, look. I'm sorry. It's
okay. I know you didn't mean it like that.
There we go. I think it could. I'm very excited for The Bride. I've been a big Maggie Gyllenhaal fan for a long time. So that's something I'm very excited about this year is The Bride. And it's from the trailers. It looks beautiful. So I'm very excited about that. What is up, Davey? Awesome channel. I like this YouTuber. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. That means a lot. I will talk and see what I can do. Try to get some outtakes from that. Because we didn't film that one. We were just casted in that movie. What is up? Cody did a long live yesterday. I was playing ads. Honestly, didn't even think about it until you guys started discussing it in this one. It's just a bummer, man. Like, cause I was in that chat last night with Cody, and it's such a bummer when stuff like that happens. Like, it's out of our control, and people think it's like YouTubers being greedy. It's not. I promise. Because if it was up to us, those ads would not be playing at all. I can tell you, every YouTuber will tell you that. We don't want those ads play, especially during our live. It breaks up when we're speaking. It takes away from what you guys are listening to with us, and you got to try to rewind it. I was doing it with Cody last night. I'm sitting there like, shit, and I'm like, I understand and I get it, but it's not Cody's fault. He doesn't like that shit either, I promise. But he's in the same boat as we are. We got kids we got to feed, man. So we got to do what we can to make money, and that's not why we do YouTube, obviously. I've never met anybody that's like, yeah, I did YouTube because I thought it would be the best way for me to make money. Any money we make on YouTube is always just a bonus to us. That's what it is. So, all right, guys, we are going to start talking about The Monster. This movie is going to be very personal to me, and it's going to be more thriller than it is horror. Obviously, Ashley and I are behind the camera, so there's going to be horror elements. Ashley and I were behind the pen. There's going to be horror elements. I've got a couple Astronomicon videos, Stewie, and there will be one this year too. Absolutely. But there's already a couple on the channel. So, The Monster is... I'm going to just explain to you, the first couple minutes of the movie is a whole treatment, not a script, but a whole treatment for a feature. We don't have the ability to do a feature right now. So what we're going to do is a short first and try to see if we can get some help on doing a feature version of this after. But with the short version, it's going to start on an exterior of a bar, and it's going to, go in, and you're going to see a guy, me, sitting at the bar, and, he's got his drink, and a certain song comes on the jukebox, so he decides, take his drink, put the money down, and he leaves. And as he goes to leave, you see a missing kids poster, and he stares at the poster for a minute, and he goes out the door. Well, when he goes out the door, it's like a split shot, and you see him going out the door, but when it goes out, it goes to a whole nother shot of people walking through a field looking for a missing girl, the one on the poster, obviously. And it's kind of trained on one woman, Ashley. And we gather that she's the mother of this missing little girl. And, I like the idea of that shot, of him walking out of the bar, and as the door opens, you see him go up, but the camera goes, and it fades into them, searching, doing like a search party. And, like I said, you kind of see this mother's emotional, and, all she wants is to find her daughter. That's all she wants. That's all she's been doing. That's all, she's just been trying so hard to find her daughter. And it's kind of intercutting back and forth between her in the field and the man walking down the street. And he gets to his house, and he goes in, and he goes down to the basement, and the camera's trained on him walking through the basement. And as it goes by, you see a body kind of slumped over in a chair like this with a bag on its head. And he goes, and he's working at this bench, and he walks over and he pulls the mask off, and it's that woman that we had seen in the field. So we now know that split shot was different times that this was happening in. And, he, at this point, starts talking to her. And, he's like, if I take your tape off, we're going to have a conversation, or it's going to go really bad, really fast if you don't. And he takes the tape off, and she's like, I just want to know where my daughter is. And the guy goes into a speech about monsters and how, monsters raise monsters. Monsters birth monsters. And, a human can't give birth to a monster, but a monster can give birth to a monster. And he talks about how sometimes you don't even know it's a monster. It may look like a human being. It may look like a little girl. But the choices they make and the things they do are what prove if this thing is a monster or not. And I'm trying to think of how there's one more part I want to tell you guys about, but I don't want to give away the twist to any of this, obviously. So, he's telling her these things about how, monsters, and how, he was always scared of monsters, and people would always say, the real monsters are people. And he always believed that until now. He always thought that he was a monster. He always thought he was a sociopath until a certain event happened, and he realized he wasn't a monster. Humans aren't monsters, but monsters are out there disguised as humans. And she just looks bewildered and confused and doesn't understand what the hell he's talking about. And she goes into, I'm guessing it's going to be, Stewie, about 15 minutes. Oh, no, it's not a conceptualized trailer. No, it's going to be a full short. I can't go too deep into this right now. Like I said, I want to tell you guys everything, but I can't. Just obvious reasons. I want the twist of it to make sense when you guys see it. I think you guys may be able to see this coming, obviously, but I don't think it's going to be the direction that you think all the way. And so the last part I'm going to tell you is, he's giving the speech about monsters and what monsters are and how scary monsters are. And the scariest thing about monsters is when you figure them out. When you figure out what a monster is. And at this point, he takes his shirt off. And the woman's brain instantly goes to sexual assault. And at this point, he's just he's looking at her, and she goes, please don't do this. Is this what you did to my daughter? And this is where she starts crying. And this is where he just snaps. And he's like, I just spent the last 10 fucking minutes telling you I'm not a monster. And the first thing you do is associate me with a monster. He then grabs his weapon of choice and a cell phone. And that's where I'm going to end the conversation on the monster. A lot of this is taken from my real life. Again, I think in fiction, when you're a writer especially, you do use a lot of your personal life in this. And from here, it gets deep. This is where you start to guess who is the monster. Of all the people that we've talked about so far, who is the monster? And we haven't even talked about the most important character yet. The most important character to the story is about to get brought up, but they haven't been talked about yet. And that's where I'm going to leave the monster talk at for now. So, and I got to know, guys, like I said, we love you guys. We love our Sledgehammer horror family. Does this entice you? Does this sound boring to you? Like, obviously we want your honesty. If you're like, man, Ken, this doesn't sound like it's for me, that's fine. That's fair. Trick or Treat isn't for me, and it's one of the most popular horror movies in the world. Nobody's going to like everything. But from what I've said, does this entice you guys to want to watch more? Or is this something you guys think that you would skip out on once it's actually released? I would just love to know where you guys sit with the way that I just explained all this to you. And maybe ask who do you guys think the monster is? What do you think the man's motive is for taking this woman and possibly taking her child. It's fucking YouTube and it's stupid fucking ads. And again, I've got to use my phone because StreamYard is, once again, not showing me comments. It sounds awesome. Give anything a shot. Thank you, Bradsky. Yeah, it sounds good. I'd watch it. Thank you, Suey. Jerry says I'm excited to hear it. Ryan says it sounds great. Cool. Thank you, guys. Like I've been so nervous, like, because once we go past what I was just talking about, it gets really dark really fast. Once the guy pulls out his cell phone and shows a certain video, it goes dark really quick. So just here we go. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up a poll, and the poll is going to be, who do you think the monster is? So who is the monster? Man, woman. All right, so I got a poll in the chat. Who do you think the monster is? The man, the woman, the little girl, or other? And now I do want to say, there is a definitive answer to who the monster is. This isn't something, to me, at least, that's open to interpretation. At the end, if the credits roll and you guys want to know something, obviously, we would tell you whatever you want to know. We try to make sure that things are closed at the end of it. We want to make sure that there's nobody that's left wondering, well, who was this or what was this about? And I think this does a really good job of closing the book. Okay, so right now, Other is winning at 40%. Okay. All right. Just finished swimming. Stacy, where the hell are you? Man is monster, always. Fair. I'm not even mad. Like, you're correct. Woman's got 9%, huh? Okay. Little girl and man are tied at 27, and Other is at 36. I fucking dig it, man. Hello and thanks from Stacy. Do you watch John Campea? I don't know what John Campea is. I don't know who that is. I apologize. I think the Glass is fine. I can't wait to watch it. Yeah, I should have a poll. It's not showing up. That'll kind of piss me off. But hey, don't worry about it, man. I appreciate the fact that you want to. Seriously. Thank you for even trying. Like, you guys being here means the world, honestly. Why is it not showing up? See, it's showing up here. Other and man are tied at 31%. The monster is a mystery. Could be anything. Okay. And anyway, yeah, I like Glass. I just don't like the end, if that's fair. My mind goes to plot twist. It could be the woman. Okay. Will we get the answer tonight? No, you won't. I'm sorry. I honestly feel like if I give you the answer, it will ruin the movie for you. It'll ruin the short for you if I give you the answer. I think the realization at the end, I'm proud of the twist that we put into this. I wouldn't even really call it a twist, honestly. I mean, I think it's kind of the natural evolution of how Ashley and I's brain works, I guess. But people die. People die. I've only talked about 3 people so far, and people die. So, take that for what you will. I hate open endings where there's no follow-up. This is not an open ending. This is just like Home is Where the Haunt Is. Close the book, it's over. Desperate Measures. Close the book, it's over. That's it. It's starting to catch up on here. Would Egg from the new game... I never watched Game of Thrones. I'd be a terrible person to ask that to. I'm the 9% woman. Everybody else is seeing the poll. Cool. How come you don't watch other genre movies as much, even with... Oh, I do. I do watch other genre movies for sure. I'm a big rom-com guy. Love comedies. I'm not much of an action movie guy. But yeah, I do watch a lot of other genres. It's just time, honestly, Jonathan. Finding the time to be able to do so is hard. I mean, like we said, we've done, I think all in all, including shorts, live streams, guest spots, videos, did over 60 in the month of February. And it's all horror related. So, I mean, it's not that we don't want to. It's just we don't have the time. But there's plenty of, like I said, I love, like, Con Air. I'm a huge fan of Con Air. Ransom, the Mel Gibson movie, is another movie I'm a big, big fan of. I mean, comedies. I'm a huge, huge comedy guy. I thought How to Train Your Dragon last year was fucking phenomenal. I thought that movie was great. Can't wait for part 2. I'm going to see Hopper. I liked that, what was that other cartoon movie we just watched? It was a part 2. The Sloth. The part 2 of that. What the fuck is that called? Zootopia. Yeah, I thought that was good. Yeah, so we do, but just not as much. That's a movie I had a lot of fun with too, Bradsky. I was so lucky to get an advance of that, and I was so proud of her. So proud of everybody. I said other because there's an unknown character. Yeah, Chucky's right back there. Bella, what are you doing? Come here. Want to say hi? I don't know if you guys seen Bella lately. Come here. Come on. Come on. Oh, usually you jump up. Now you don't want to. Here's Bella. Look. Say hi, guys. Say Bella's here with Daddy. All right. Go. Go living room. Go ahead, baby. I don't know. See, that's another thing. I have not played it yet. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Oh, I love Haunting a Hill House. Love that show. I thought it was Mike Flanagan's best work. His best work, in my opinion. Game of Thrones. See, Game of Thrones is a little too grapey for me. From what I've heard, I got no desire. See the main character? Yes, I did. I did a short about it earlier. I think that the big thing we can take from that is it doesn't matter your age, your gender, your religion. Mental health is real. Dude took his own life, man. And you don't get too old for mental health. You're not too white. You're not too male. You're not too Christian. You're not too Muslim. You're not too brown. You're not too lesbian. You're not too anything for mental health struggles. I mean, and you're not weak to ask for help, guys. Like, you are not weak to go and say, I need somebody. I need somebody on my side right now that knows what I'm going through, that can be here for me and understand me and help me to claw out of this dark, dark hole I'm in. It's just heartbreaking to me. And I can't say I've never thought about it. I have. I think everybody has. I attempted it at one point in my life, and I got healthy. I stopped doing the things I was doing, and I started taking the right type of prescriptions, and I just I wish everybody could get to that point, to where they could still wake up tomorrow. Like, that's all I can say. It just fucking sucks. Like, when I hear about people taking their own life, you could think people have it all. People have everything. They got it all. I know it's really super corny, but my daughter's starting to get into Britney Spears, and she was listening to that song "Lucky" the other day. And as a 40-year-old man, that song hits me a lot different than when I was a 15, 16-year-old boy. And that she's so lucky she's a star, but she cries in her lonely heart. If there's nothing missing in my life, why do these tears come at night? Like, that song is depression personified. And it's a song that, like I said, hearing that song, it sucks, man. And there's people that they don't come out of it. And just know, and I've said this on the channel before, and people know that know me especially, my DMs are open. My email is open. I am always willing to talk to you. There's never been a time in my life where I was like, I'm too good for this, or I'm not going to answer that. Anybody that's ever DM'd me knows I'll DM you back. I'll call you back. I'll email you back. Ken, I'm in a dark place. I'm not going to say any names right now. I had a friend the other day DM me, hey, are you busy? Yeah, you okay? And before the person could say back that they were okay, I sent them my phone number right away. Somebody I've known for a long time. And I was worried they weren't okay. And so right away I sent my phone number. Call me. Call me. If you need to call me, call me. I know that when you get in those dark spots, you can feel like nobody fucking cares. Like, nobody cares. And I do. I do. I care. I care about you. I care about your past. And I absolutely care about your future. And your future doesn't exist without you. So, not trying to get corny in here, guys. Yeah, we're all about the deaths and the scares, but that all comes from love and care. So, I try to be who I am in real life here. That's what I want you guys to see when you see me here, is the Ken Sledge that people meet when they come into Napa, or Ken Sledge that people meet when they see him at a convention. There's no difference in that guy. So just know I'm always here. Try to catch up on this chat real quick. Here we go. I would really like for him to be the antagonist. If we're being honest, Ryan, with Flanagan doing it, let him be my antagonist. Oh, fight. No one's ever going to touch that twist. Maybe Saw, maybe. But we should do this again sometime. He drops the beer bottle. Ooh. I am Tyler Durden, baby. I haven't seen that one. Yes, the sloth does have a scene in Zootopia 2. And he is made for speed. Yeah. Cemetery Man yet? No. Is that on the list? Like I said, guys, sorry. Ashley and I will be traveling in March, so we will have time to watch movies while we're traveling. If I ever own... What's up, Joseph? If I ever own a drive-in theater, I'm going to have Nostalgia Friday night. Oh, dude, that would be so dope. Let me be an usher there, please. At the store looking at movies. Should I buy the new Silent Night, Deadly Night or Osgood Perkins? Silent Night, Deadly Night. My vote goes to Silent Night, Deadly Night. Oh, please. Oh, that movie's so damn good. Ruby Modine, chef's kiss in that movie. Yeah, so real, Jenkins, if it was up to me, I would go Silent Night, Deadly Night, and I'm sorry it took me so long to answer that. I hope I didn't blow it. I really hope I didn't blow it. Oh, dude, I trust Brandon all the way. Willie Part 2, baby. No on a Serbian film. People have already gotten in my ear and been like, Ken, that movie's not for you. I am going to honestly say, I feel like the very first Human Centipede, at least, is a very artsy film. I don't think it's like a gross out film like everybody tries to make it out to be. Obviously, there's gross parts in it, but I don't think it's this like super terrible gross out film like everybody says. I think it's very, very artistic, and I enjoyed the first Human Centipede, actually. Serbian film, no, not for me. Which, again, if it's something you enjoy, I hope you enjoy it. I will never talk down to anybody for what they enjoy. I have a very good friend of mine, Chuck the Movie Guy. One of his favorite movies ever is Eden Lake, and I don't get it. Like, I watched it, great movie, it did what it was supposed to do, it pissed me off, made me unreasonably mad. But I have no desire to ever watch it again. Chuck loves the movie. I'm not going to bash him. He's a great guy. great friend, super understanding, super helpful, and just an overall great dude. Like one dude that like I thoroughly enjoy every conversation I get to have with that guy. And he's got fucking Eden Lake sheets and pillow sheets, like pillow covers. Like, you know, I'm like, damn, dude, like that movie fucked me up. And you're like, yeah, Eden Lake. You know what I mean? Like, but one of the best guys in the world. Love that dude to death. I would go to bat for him every day of the week, twice on Sunday. Ooh, I want to check that out, Jerry. That's a bummer. I hate when it does that shit. Terrible. Fucking terrible. I lost my mom in 2005, lost my grandmother in 2011, even though I'm still here because they won't. See, dude, I get it, Cody. Dude, like, lost my mom in 2019. Got the hummingbird tattoo for her. I have her ashes in this. I had this fitted so it perfectly rests on my heart all the time. My mom's with me every day, and she never got to see anything Sledgehammer horror. It hurts. It fucking hurts. She was my best friend. So, I get it, dude. Like, when you lose your mom, like, it's the one constant that's been there literally your whole life is just gone. Like, dude, yeah, trust me. I get it, dude. Like I said, you guys might have seen this in Home is Where the Haunt Is. This was in that movie. Very important part of that movie. It's on my chest. It's on my heart. The only time I take this off is when I go to bed or take a shower. That's it. So, I get it, man. Totally get it. Yeah, terrible. Terribly sad. Yeah, music always helps. The thing is just trying to find the things that make you you, I guess. Like, that's what we always got to look for, are the things that make us us and make us happy. Oh, God. There we go. It finally caught up. Thanks, Jerry. I appreciate you, brother. And it don't matter if I'm special needs. Dude, yeah. Joseph, listen, man. You are not your disability, my friend. You are Joseph the horror guy. That's who you are. Anybody that wants to judge you any other way, fuck them. For every one person that doesn't like you, Joseph, there's 50 that do. So focus on us 50 that love you and forget about the one that doesn't, my friend. You deserve to be happy and you deserve to be loved. Before when someone turns the lights off. Yes, I have done that, and I am never happy when it happens. For how sick and twisted us horror fans can seem with the films we watch, I've known really up to be there. Exactly. Dude, I'm telling you, like, horror fans are the best. Like, when we need each other, we are always there for each other. And it's so incredible. So bingo. Yes. Yes, I am. If an apocalypse happened, whether it's zombies, aliens, or monsters, the horror community would be able to take care of it. No shit. If it's polar bears, then it's every man for himself. Yes, there is. There is going to be a Scream 8. I haven't even seen it, and I'm bummed. Because what... It's got Georgina Campbell, man. Like, and I love her to death. The man has taken over the poll, guys. The monster. Man is at 38%. Dude, same. Jerry walked up to us at one of our very first cons. It was like Sledgehammer Horror, Ken and Ashley. And we just all fell in platonic love at that moment. And we've been very good friends ever since. You know, he treated us with respect. And that's, you know, he treated my wife with respect, which is something I always look for. You know, that people understand that she's just as much of Sledgehammer Horror, if not more, than me. I'm just the talkative one. Like, she's the smart one. And he treated my wife with respect. He treated my kids with respect. Another person I would absolutely fight for is this dude right here. 100%. Yes. Hey, what's up, Lindsay? How you doing? Yes, it's going to happen. It's totally going to happen. So, I know we talked a lot about Scream last week, so we won't go too deep in. Why is this not refreshing quick enough? So let me try to catch up on this chat that I have here. No, I've never left a drive-thru. That's never happened. If I'm in the drive-thru, I'm there for the long haul. I saw the Prowler the other night for the first time. I liked it. I wouldn't mind a remake or reboot. That'd be a good one to remake or reboot. I don't even think... Saw Touch's Fight Club. It genuinely shocked me. The ending wrecked me. You met me at a very strange time in my life. You are the worst thing that ever happened to me. I love that movie, man. Hey, what's up, Patrick? Say hi as the biggest Michael Myers fan you know.
You're starting to piss me off, buddy.
Love you. We don't talk about Fight Club. It's one of the rules, man. You can't do it. Very nice to see you, Patrick. How you doing, man? Miss you, buddy. It was good seeing you. I will keep on. Yeah, keep it up, dude. Please. Please keep doing what you're doing, man. Good luck to your team. My Pistons got their butts kicked last night, so hopefully yours does a little bit better. Have you ever been camping before and it rains hard and the tent falls? No, I don't. I glamp. I don't camp. If I'm going out in a camper or I'm getting a cabin. I'm a big old baby. I do not do the tent thing. I'm too bougie for that shit. Like, ooh, a bug. I'm kidding. I'm not that bad. But no, I have a family. You know, trying to imagine me and my whole family in a tent. It's just not gonna work. And no, I love you, Patrick. We got to get back together, man. Miss you, dude. Already. Like we gotta work together again. So yeah, we talked about the monster, you guys, and I think we're going to change the name of the movie once we actually get closer to production. But yeah, it's as of right now, it's the monster, and we wanted it to be the most plain name because we don't want it to in any way give away what's actually happening. Because even with the synopsis that I gave you guys, and I will say, man has gotten up to 41%. So the man you guys think is the monster, huh? Okay, touche. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Been busy with work this week. I have a busy day tomorrow with Scream 7 and Resident Evil 9. Let's go. You obviously don't tell me, but please text me after Scream 7 and at least give me your thoughts and what you thought of it. I have Jonathan Tent Falls. I'm staying under it until morning. I don't see Joseph in the chat. What the hell?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll go fuck myself then.
You bastard. 2 movies you 100% watch, never back down and push. Such good movies, you'll like them both. Okay. Well. You know what they say, Cody.
You just made the list!
Got him on the list. I just took a picture of that. Yeah, I don't know why. Again, I tried to make it so it doesn't do that. So that way it's not the landscape and the regular one. I don't know why it keeps doing those, man. Maybe I'm just not tech savvy enough and I keep fucking something up. But I feel like I don't want it to be like that. I already watched all the Scream franchise. What's your favorite Scream movie and why is it your favorite? Okay, so obviously Scream is my favorite, the first one. He kills Drew Barrymore. And what I think is so funny is when I was watching it with Kenley, I'm pretty sure you guys saw the short that I just did of introducing her to Scream. And he's watching it with, he's asking Drew Barrymore, he's like, what's your favorite scary movie? And she's like, Halloween, with the bully or the boogeyman that kills the babysitter. And then he kills her right after. And I'm like,
I'm proud of you. You know that. I hope you do.
I was like, that's why he killed her. Because she picked Michael. And she got the Friday the 13th question wrong. How about that, Casey Becker? So yeah, that would be my favorite. If I had to pick another one besides that, I got to go with 2. I mean, there's parts of every one that I love, obviously. I think my least favorite being 4, then 6, then 5, and then 3, 2, 1. I love Mickey in 2. I wish we would have gotten more of Mickey. I love Jerry O'Connell in that movie. I love Randy. There's just so much about 2 that I really love. I do love 3. I am a fan of 3. So like I said, there's so many there's just not a bad movie in that franchise. There really is not a bad movie in the Scream franchise. 4 is my least favorite, and I always joke around, oh, fuck 4. It's not even a bad movie. It's just my least favorite of the bunch. I'll send you my spoiler-free thoughts. Let's go. Thank you, brother. Michael is peak. Yeah, I wish someone would push him off the peak. Fucking Michael. I don't know. Every time I think of Michael, it's just like...
Oh, God! Oh, God!
I adore Michael, but none think I hated they did was make him talk and kill. Oh, yeah. Die! That's so fucking stupid. Michael is better than Jason, but hear me out. Jigsaw is better than Michael and Jason.
I might act tough, but I got a lot of feelings. And you hurt damn near every one of them.
Joe Hendry versus Chris Jericho.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Yes. Yes. It pissed me off. 3, 4, and 5 are with 1 as my favorites. I gotta rewatch 5. That's the only, I think I've only seen 5 once, honestly, and it was in theater. So I think I need to watch it again. 3 is too low and 2 is too high. I don't mind 6. Bruh, no, I gotta know. What do we bruh know? I don't mind 6. I just hate the third act. I can't stand the third act of Scream 6. I can't stand it. Oh, that's sweet. See, to me, Chris Evans will always be the dude from Not Another Teen Movie that has a banana in his ass. That'll always be Chris Evans to me. Wish Jason wasn't resurrected stupidly by a lightning bolt.
It's time to start dropping some F-bombs. Fuck!
T. Myers.
No! No!
Wait, it's a review. A moderator, please get that off. If Chester didn't say anything bad, fix that for me, please. He doesn't. I hate when it does that shit. Yeah, the clip montage is getting a workout today. Mickey. Oh, 100%. Is that, oh, dude, that's not even a thought to me. Mickey. I know a lot of people will say Stu. I thought Stu's story was over, man. I love, one of my favorite things upon our rewatch is Scream. And I asked you guys to do this at some point before watching 7. When Billy tells Sydney, you know, your whore mother was fucking my dad, and that's why my mom left. The camera does a deep pan over to Stu, and he looks emotional and concerned. Like, this is the first time he had ever heard of that. It's just something I've never picked up on that before. Never. And this may be common knowledge to a lot of people. I don't know. But I never picked up on that little scene right there. And it looks like Stu is heartbroken for Billy at that moment. Like, he looks confused and sad at just that 1 second the camera pans over to him. You know, Billy's got the knife on Sydney. He's like, your mother is the reason my mom left me. And it deadpans to Stu. And he looks this mixture of confused and sad. Like, this is the first time he's hearing of this. So that's why I was like, man, like, that's, you know, his story's over. You know, all he wanted to do was, follow Billy, make Billy happy. That's all he wanted, you know. So Stu without Billy, I just don't think it works as well, honestly. Especially after watching it again. I know. As obvious as her being the killer, I loved Amber. Okay. The only Scream movie I love is the first one. I find the rest largely forgettable aside from the Culkin brother in 4. I fucking hate that kid. He's such a wiener. Scream 6 best kill, the store scene. Mindy's girl. I'm telling you. That scene with Mindy's girlfriend where they're on the ladder is the only scene ever in a Scream movie that gave me anxiety. That's the only one. Like, oh my God, because I was scared of heights anyway. And she's on that ladder and you're just, Anika, please get across. Please get across. That one got me. And while we're on the subject of Scream, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, Ashley and I will be releasing our top 10 Scream kills video. If you're a member, you can watch it now. If not, it comes out tomorrow, getting us geared up for Scream 7. So I hope you guys check that out. Have you ever written down? No, I've only been to Jersey a couple times, and not very often. Michael Myers is better.
Oh, what a lie!
Is Scream 1 Billy throws a stew? They look sharp. Yeah, because I don't know if it's a rumor or if it's true. I heard that he didn't mean to hit him. Did Billy mean to hit? No, Billy did not mean to hit the stew with the phone. It was an accident while filming. The phone became stuck to Skeet Ulrich's hand due to the large amount of sticky corn syrup, fake blood he was covered in. When he tried to throw it, it accidentally hit Matthew Lillard, and the genuine reaction was kept in the final iconic cut. So yeah, him saying, "You hit me with the phone, dick," is totally improvised because he was not supposed to do that. And I think that's genius. I love that they kept it. Maybe. This is very selfish on my part. If ghosts were real, I think my mom would have came and seen me by now. That's where I sit with that. Leon Kennedy would wipe the floor with all slasher villains. You've seen his acrobats and unnecessary flips. Okay, now that I'll give you. You know what? That one I will give you. How Michael knew how to drive a car. Attention the doctor taught him. See, there's just so many holes in the Michael Myers franchise. That Halloween franchise. You're given the director's chair for a new horror franchise. Who's your first 2 cast members and what subgenre are you choosing? Ooh, I love this. I am going to take a male and a female. And I am going to take... I can't take those two. I was going to say I'd take Justin Long and Georgina Campbell, but they were already in Barbarian together, so I don't want to water that down. Male and female leads. You know what? I'll take Georgina Campbell and I'll take Brendan Sklar. I'll take those two. And I would do a psychological thriller with Georgina Campbell and Brendan Sklar. Sklenar. Is it Sklenar? Yeah, Brandon Sklenar. The guy that was just in the Sydney Sweeney... Amanda, what the fuck was that movie called? The Housemaid. I like him a lot. So it would be those two. Matthew Lillard became a legend because of that scene. I agree. Totally agree. Like, you're not going to get any argument out of me there. Love Matthew Lillard. One of the kindest men I've ever met. Very nice guy. Have you been to the Appalachia? Yes, I have. I have not seen any weird or ghostly things up there, but I have been there. Well, guys, it looks like the man is going to win our chat. Our poll in the chat. Honestly, it's funny, because I think people expect me here to be like, oh, that's lame. My kids love Poppy Playtime. So I'd get to go and see it with my kids. Yeah, especially my daughters, whenever my daughters like a horror movie, it makes me appreciate that movie a little more. Like, Chloe loved Tarot. So I have a soft spot for Tarot because my daughter loved it. Kenley loved Five Nights at Freddy's too. We had to go see it in the theaters twice. So yeah, when my daughters love a movie, it makes me love it a little bit more. Oh yeah, dude, fuck yeah, he could. I'm going to head off for now, Ken. Got my interview to join. Let's go, dude. Will you text me and let me know how that goes? Dude, I'm sending every positive vibe I have your way. I love you, buddy. Best of luck to you. Yes. We did a review on it earlier this year. I liked it. I thought it was fine. I don't think it was like the greatest movie I'd ever seen, but I think it's a very unique take on the zombie genre. And it was refreshing. It wasn't the same old recycled bullshit zombie stuff that we've grown accustomed to. It did enough to warrant its existence, and I think that's what I look for now. Is, did it do enough to make me want to watch it? And it did. It really did. So I had a good time with that movie. I had a lot of fun with that movie, and I love the actor in it. He was also in the Mike Flanagan film with the Lesser Glass. Oh my God, I am brain farting like crazy tonight, you guys. What was that movie called? With the mirror, the Lesser Glass. Shit. Oculus. Oculus. Gosh, man. That was going to drive me freaking nuts. But yeah, he was in that one too. And I think he's a great actor. I think he did a great job in that movie. So, yeah, I was all about it. I thought it was a very fun movie. Love the motorcycle bits. Those were fun. Hey, man, enjoy. Have a great night at work. I hope it goes fast for you. She loved it. She loved it. She's so ready for Scream 7. Nocturnal Animals. I think I've seen that. Nocturnal Animals. 2016. That's probably why I can't remember much of it. Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, I know I've seen it. I'm trying to remember what the jump scare is. Because I'm pretty sure that Michael Shannon's in that movie too, isn't he? Yeah, Michael Shannon. Yeah, I'd have to rewatch it. It's been years since I've seen it. I love it when they do. I would make all steelbooks like if you're doing a franchise. I think they should make all the steelbooks connect in some way. I think that would be cool as hell. No, I have not, because I wasn't with Ashley today, and we promised each other we would not watch trailers unless we were together and doing a reaction on them. But I want to. Blue's Clues parody. Oh, he would kill that. Oh, dude, he would crush that role. Like, he would crush that role. Like, that wouldn't even be fair. Oh, like, it's written for him. Like, even just you explaining it, I can see Matthew doing that. So, you guys, I want to thank you for coming out and spending a little bit of time with me. A little over an hour today talking about the monster. And in the poll, the man won. You guys think that because Ashley's so cool that I'm the monster? Maybe it's his hair, huh? Is that what's giving the monster vibes? Is his hair? I'm a monster. Yeah. I just can't wait for you guys to see it, because I don't think it's going to go in the direction that people think it's going to go in. I think it's going to surprise some people with the directions that we take after the cell phone is introduced. Once that cell phone gets introduced, everything changes. That's what I'll tell you. Once that cell phone comes out, everything changes. Your perspective on everything you've been seeing so far is going to flip. And you're going to know right away, like, now I know what he's fucking talking about. Now I get where Ken's coming from. Now I see why he was saying what he was saying. The minute that you see what's on this cell phone, it's going to flip the script on everything that you had just seen. I hope. I hope it flips the script. Yes, dude. Please let me know. Please let me know what you think of it. Kenny do Scooby Doo. Yeah, please let me know what you think of Silent Night, Deadly Night, because loved it. I loved it so much. Rowan Campbell's great. Ruby Modine's great. I'll anxiously await to see what you thought of it. No. Thank God, no. That's never happened. That would be so sick. Oh, it'd be so sick. Hell yeah, I could. Hell yeah. I want to be in a movie like that. I want to play just like this unhinged, psychotic character. I think I could really do that. I think I could pull off just the unhinged, fucking angry, screaming, kicking shit, mad. And you might see a little bit of that in the monster. This guy might get kind of pissed once you realize why he is doing what he's doing. Oh, she will. Dude, I love McKenna Grace. I've loved McKenna Grace for a very long time. She was one of those young actors that when I first started watching her as a young lady, I was like, oh, she's going to be phenomenal. Seeing her in the Ghostbusters movie, the Annabelle movies that she was in. I've seen her in a couple other things too. I'm going to her IMDb right now. Malignant. She was in Malignant. But she was just one of those young actors. She was in The Haunting of Hill House as well. She was one of those young actresses that, like, the minute you saw that she was going to be in something, you were like, okay, I'm going to fuck with this. Because she's a very talented young lady. And I always I always knew that she was going to be something special. You know, you could just see it. You could see, as long as she stayed on the right path, you know, she was going to be a very special young actress. And I think she did a great job. You know, I think that even now, to this day, she's one of those young actresses that, like, I still want to watch Regretting You with her and Mason Thames. I haven't seen that one yet. And, you know, it's a total love story. And I want to see that one. I think that she's always impressed me in everything she did. I put her up there with Lulu Wilson. Like, her and Lulu Wilson are two very young actresses that I will always support in everything they do. Because I just think that they're that damn good. Like, they are just fucking incredible. Yes, dude, that'd be sick. No, I haven't. I'm telling you, man. And I want, like, again, I don't think, like, the production of the song is fantastic. It's a very well produced song. They do everything right, and it's just not, it sounds too commercial for me. And again, they have commercialized songs that I think are great. I thought Testimony is very commercial, but it sounds good. The Crow song they did was very commercial. I thought that sounded good. The Matrix one sounded super commercial. The Resident Evil one was super commercial. But this one just doesn't twist the knife for me. I don't think it's a terrible song. It's just not something I would put on if I was looking for something to listen to. As of right now, Ashley and I think we're going to be the Jimmies from 28 Years Later. Either that or we could be, she might be the ballerina and I could be the lead guy from, it's my year to pick. So as of right now, we're down to either the Jimmies or she's going to be the ballerina and I'm going to be the lead guy from, what's that movie called? Oh my God. You guys, I can't think of anything tonight. And it's starting to kind of frustrate me, honestly. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. So it's either the Jimmies or she's going to be the ballerina and I'm going to be the lead from Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Man, as you guys can tell, I've been sick the last couple of days and I'm starting to come out of it now. But as you can see, I'm still having a little bit of trouble, trying to remember shit. Like, man, kind of freaking me out a little bit. Hope I'm not going, Alzheimer's over here. That's a very good, high bar, but I think she could get there. Spencer is great. So good. Love Spencer. Which movie, Jerry? Oh yeah, but Spencer is, we've had the opportunity to meet Spencer a couple times, and again, he's been nothing but absolutely kind and respectful to Ashley and I. So yeah, he's just one of those guys that I've always had the utmost respect for, just because of not only the way that he treated me, but he treated my wife. Oh, I loved Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Oh man, I loved it. I still think that's probably tops of the year for me. This is Good Luck, Have Fun. Let me look at the reviews we've done this year. Actually, here in a couple weeks, Ashley and I, it might be Saturday. I think it's this Saturday. Ashley and I are doing our tier of all the horror movies we've seen in January and February. We'll be tier ranking those movies on Saturday. So I can look at that tier ranking real quick and see what movies are on there. January, February horror movies. 28 Years Later's up there. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Send Help would be up there. We're talking about The Housemaid. But to be fair, we watched it in January. That's the only reason it's on there. So yeah, I'd say my top 3 of the year so far would be 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, and Send Help. as of this, those would be my top 3 of the year right now. Where are we at? Princey Doo. What's up, Jamie? How are you? Nice to see ya. Man, it's been just a crazy, crazy day, you guys. I'm trying to see something. Which Jamie is this? Is this... Now, is this Jamie from Skinamarink? Because if it is... Oh, that's Jamie Hill. Jamie Hill, Jamie Hart. I thought it was the other one. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I think so, too. But either way, Jamie, thank you for stopping in. I'm so glad you're here. Amanda, how's it going? I would love that. Oh, God, I would love that. I would love that so much. Yeah, we're excited for that one. I finally picked up Black Phone 2 DVDs. Oh, please, Amanda, let me know what you think. I can't wait to... I know. Oh, guys, this is incredible. So incredible. Send Help was... Yes, I had a lot of fun with that. Hey, what's up, Marvel? Getting there. Voice is finally almost all the way back, so I can't complain. I have the day off of work tomorrow. We just watched 1. She was like, let's watch 1, and I'm going to try to get her to watch 2 after I'm done here and out of the shower, but we'll see where that goes. Because I don't know if you guys heard a little bit ago, but she asked if a couple of her friends could come over. So she's got a couple of friends here, and, they're doing their thing. So I doubt very highly Dad's going to pull her away from that to watch a scary movie tonight. But, yeah, she deserves to go and hang out with one of her friends. So, yeah, we'll get there. One of those little mixer phones. I don't know what that is, Cam. You got to remember, I'm an old guy. Do you mean like a volume mixer? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, nice, man. One of the little microphones. Cool, dude. Yeah, that'll really help you doing your reviews and stuff. That'll really, really help you. Well, that's why I didn't know what a mixer phone was, I guess. I don't feel as bad now. So, yeah, I want to thank you guys for coming out and hanging out. And then I tried to, I always love when I get the chance to talk to you guys. Just being able to talk to you guys and take a little bit of time to just hang out, talk about some horror movies, talk about stuff. It's so fun for me, man. Like, I know a lot of people say it, and, oh, yeah. But it really does mean a lot to me. It means a lot to Ashley. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I am going to hop in the shower that way. And then I'm going to go be dad for a little while. And I'm going to spend a little bit of time with my girls because tomorrow I got a busy day. I've got a lot of stuff around the house renovation-wise I got to do. I got to tear into a ceiling and fix a pipe and do all the dad and husband stuff tomorrow. So that'll be fun. But, yes. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Thank you, Chester. Much appreciated. The next live, I want to say it's Saturday. Let me look just to be safe. I want to say it's Saturday, and it's Ashley and I doing our... Well, I'll just read them all. So, yes, 28th, which is Saturday. Ashley and I will be tier ranking all the horror movies we watched in January and February. And then on Wednesday, the 4th, I'm so excited about this, because Ashley and I are going to be joined by the incredible Cody Leach, Jordan Blum, Chuck the Movie Guy, and Colby Keefe, people that we're fucking just super huge fans of. And we are going to be re-ranking the Scream franchise with the release of Scream 7. So that'll be next Wednesday. And then obviously March 11th, Maniac Madness. You guys, we will be doing some Maniac Madness. The bracket's filled out. We will have it up on our community tab tomorrow so that way you guys can print it out. Fill out your bracket. I filled mine out today. There were some amazing battles in there this year, guys. There were some battles where I was like, I genuinely don't know who's going to win this. I don't know who's going to win this. And it took me forever to actually sit there and think about it. So very excited for you guys to come out and check that out. It's going to be a great time. Oh, hell no. Good luck. Good luck with that one. So, all right, guys, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does help build the channel more than you know. And follow Sledgehammer Horror on social media. Those links are in the description as well. But until next time, keep talking horror, stay what you are, and we'll see you guys soon.